So this is Ilmar Omar, and she is in the Senate, and she has been getting a lot of backlash lately because she's actually probably part of the Somalian fraud. I wouldn't be surprised if she's in handcuffs right behind Tim Walz whenever that day comes. They're avoiding this like the Black Plague. Let me just tell you, the Democrats are avoiding this scandal like the Black Plague. They never talk about it. They don't want to. They are trying to demonize ICE so people can focus on ICE, but it's really not working. Because at the end of the day, you can't really turn a blind eye to $15 billion, and it just seems like she's so protected by her state and by the people around her that she feels like she can do whatever she wants. So she is a crappy politician, to say the least. There's a lot of them, but she's one of the crappiest ones. She came from Somalia. She is in power because she is surrounded by Somalians that elevated her in her community. So she's obviously, we won't know until this election that's coming up to see what happens after the deportations, and perhaps she'll get deported too. But in actuality, it's just a lot of useless politicians in the Democratic Party. They're not even like likable. Like I can see, like, I give props to somebody like Newsom, right? Newsom, he'll smile and try to be presentable, right? Like, especially if somebody's like, disagrees with them. I give him some props to that. That's why they're trying to nominate him as the president, because they want somebody like that. A lot of other Democrats are just unlikable. You can't even have a conversation with them. They'll throw, if they know that you're a Republican, they'll try to fight you on it. So this lady is coming up and asking questions about the Somalian scandal. That's a nice, easy question to answer, and she's dodging the question, the fraud. She's in deep duty right now, guys. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if she gets arrested and deported soon.
Congresswoman, Republicans have repeatedly stated that you committed immigration fraud. Are you at all worried about a formal investigation that could perhaps lead to your deportation?
Oh, you're one of those people.
I mean, it's an honest question. I mean, yeah, I would answer I wouldn't ask the question like that, but it should strike fear into you that you might get deported because of this.
I don't know what that means, but are you at all concerned?
Do I look concerned?
I guess not.
Okay.
All right. What about
She's concerned. She just put on a face and a smile. She's very concerned.
the Minnesota fraud hearing? You didn't show up for that. Do you think you should have?
Why should I have?
Well, it happened in your state. Don't you want to defend your position?
There were people from my state that were there.
Okay, but
So you didn't want to show up there. You're in this.
why not you? I mean, there's allegations that you're complicit in the fraud. Wouldn't you want to show up
Why
to
would there
defend
be an allegation that I'm complicit? How would I be complicit?
Well, what?
By doing this, by not talking about it, by acting like it's a freaking conspiracy theory.
What about Tim
Do
Walz?
you just ask stupid questions? Is this your thing?
I'm curious to get your thoughts.
No,
I mean, there's a lot of controversy around the issue. $9 billion in fraud in the state of Minnesota.
9 billion.
You don't think so?
Really?
Yeah, and counting. Probably more, honestly.
What an unlikable person, dude. She is so condescending. Like, she's so how, at least, look, if I was a politician and a crazy liberal ran up to me and started doing this stuff, I would at least play along with it. I wouldn't sit there and just, you're dumb, you're dumb. That is an American voter you're talking to, right? You are a sitting politician calling somebody dumb at a voter. Yeah, that looks really good for you, lady.
You think that's fake news or what?
That is more than half of the resources that are allocated.
Okay.
So you genuinely, like, your brain has told you that it is possible for.
So it's not true because it's more than half. Tell me, there's more than half of the money missing. Does that sound right to you? It's clearly wrong. What type of logic is she speaking here, guys?
Half of the resources.
I'm just going off of what
for
the
our public service to, like, have disappeared, is what you're saying.
countless Minnesota state representatives, whistleblowers have come
listen
forward.
to yourself, though.
I'm
Like,
trying.
just think about that for a second.
Maybe if you showed up at the hearing, you would
Just-
know that
just think
whistleblowers
about
are
that
being
for a second.
retaliated against for exposing the fraud. Why is that? Why are they being
But
tracked and
just
traced?
think about what you're asking.
She won't answer
Who
the
is
question.
tracing whistleblowers?
Minnesota state officials, Tim Walz. anyone who dares to speak out against the government.
Tim Walz is doing something to
Yeah,
whistleblowers?
why is Tim Walz?
She didn't even watch the video. Did you even watch the video of her boss sitting there getting ripped apart by Republicans? And he looked like a complete cuck in the process? Like, she didn't watch the video.
Stepping down if he's, you know, innocent? Why isn't he running for re-election?
Because he's had 8 years to serve as our great governor.
He was going to be vice president of the United States if Kamala won.
Yes, and he would have been an excellent vice president.
now he's stepping
much
down.
better than the person we have right now.
And now he's stepping down as governor. Any comment on that? You don't think he's maybe complicit?
He is focusing on trying to make sure our state remains great. All right,
How?
have a nice day.
Thank you. You too.
Even if that was true, what has Tim Walz's family ever done for Minnesota? Just instead stealing money and giving it to Somalians. He's done nothing. Nothing. The tampon Tim, that's his nickname. That's the only thing he did was put tampons in the boys' bathroom. That's all Tim Walz has ever done. Congrats. And it's so funny how she's just smiling in the faces of everybody. It's like I reacted to some videos of Somalians like dancing with money and stuff from welfare. That's what she's doing. She's like, you guys aren't going to do nothing about it. I'm going to get away with this scot-free. If anything, I'll just resign and I'll just go on with my life. This is why she needs to be criminally investigated, which is happening. And she needs to be arrested and deported. End of story. She doesn't belong in this country. So this video is from today. The one I just showed you from yesterday. You know, maybe she, you know, woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Maybe she had a bad day. Maybe, I don't know, she stubbed her toe or something. And she's just not in a good mood. And people can, you know, wake up and they're grouchy. Let's see how she is today with the same person.
Congresswoman Omar, yesterday you told me to please read when I asked you about the $9 billion fraud that you denied is happening, but I have it right here. I read. Look, Chairman Comer opens hearing on massive fraud scandal, $9 billion.
That's what Comer believes because he's as smart as you are.
It's not just Comer. It's Scott Besson. It's federal prosecutors. It's House Oversight.
So she's calling her dumb. Can you guys see the formula that's going on with these liberals? Once you question them, they will demonize you. That's what they do. When you question these people, they demonize you. They say you're racist. They'll say that you're harassing them. She probably thinks that she's harassing her by asking her questions. And she is a sitting politician. It's crazy.
And
No
it's
goddamn
Minnesota State
way.
Reps.
You can have that, ma'am. I think you need to get examined because your brain has been fried in some way, and it's not okay. I really hope you get some help. You and the Republicans here. Take care, okay, ma'am?
I'm sorry, I couldn't go to the learning centers that you're running over in Minnesota, but I think you should perhaps read what's actually.
She should have said the Leering Centers. Oh my gosh, if she said the Leering Centers, I would have said that if I was her. I would have said the Leering Centers. But yeah, this lady is just, she's a disgrace. She's a disgrace of a politician. This is kind of like the picture of what a fallen society looks like when you have people like this running it. I'm sorry. You can't be a person that is giving your allegiance to a different country and you're running this country and you're going around calling voters dumb. That's good. Let's see how that looks for you later on in the future. How sorry people will feel for you when you do get arrested and deported. And you know, we live in a Christian society, and I don't think that any other type of religions, any type of, you know, worldviews that isn't American shouldn't be in American politics. They should not be running the country. I feel like that's something that shouldn't be a controversy, but apparently it is. Americans should run America. Vivek Ramaswamy, right? He's about to run for governor. I forgot what state, Illinois, or something like that. He's Indian, but he's full-blown American. He loves American values. He's totally for America. That's what we need in this country. Not people like her that just freaking defrauds the American people. And then when you ask about, hey, what are you doing with the money that we gave you? She calls you dumb and stupid, needs to get your brain checked. She's just a very unlikable person, and she's gonna continue to be. She has no pizzazz. She has no swagger. She's just there just to be there. I mean, what are you holding those? What are you holding those envelopes for, lady? What's in there? Oh, it has a little state badge on there, so I'm so important. I got stuff to do, ma'am. That's probably notes you took from the meeting this morning. Nothing confidential. Just your lame thoughts in there about how bad America is. I thought I'd show you guys this video just to show how unlikable she is. She's such an unlikable person. She's so condescending too. And it's really sad to see politicians do this to normal people. And she's not like walking up and trolling them, right? She's trying to walk up and ask her some questions. And she's just calling her stupid, pretty much. Saying you're dumb, you're believing in the conspiracy theory. That's their opinion. There's proof. There's whistleblowers. There's witnesses. What are you talking about, lady? This isn't some dude. This isn't Alex Jones making this up. This is going through Congress. Your leader was just freaking torn apart by Republicans the other day. And you're going to sit there and be like, you're stupid. It's a conspiracy theory. It's just your guys' opinion. Go ahead. Take that and run with it, lady. Have fun with that. And have fun going back to Somalia, too, because I'm pretty sure that's the next trip that she's going to take pretty soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're new. Go ahead and freaking hype up this video. Just show everybody that she's just so unlikable. Like, despicable people. And they feel like that we should work for them. But in reality, it's the other way around. They should be working for us. And I'll see you guys in the next video.